Hey y'all, it's me with another Heal With Me. I'm gonna do bi-weekly now so I could fit a little more into them, every week. My life is boring, y'all. Like, I have a lot going on, but it's pretty boring. So I'm gonna try and squeeze a little more into the video and do it every other week. But this is gonna be fun. I got a special birthday surprise, like late birthday surprise from a friend online, Jenna. Thank you, Jenna. Shout out to you. She sent me a Labubu, like a legit Labubu, and I'm gonna open it in this video. I got Lafufu. I got Lafufu, which okay. Total honesty, I knew it was not gonna be real, but I paid $25 for this thing. Knowing that it was fake, I just wanted to kind of be in the Labubu club. I just didn't know how bad it was gonna be, and like, it was really bad. The head came off at some point, and I fixed it. I'm crafty. I repainted the face. I stitched the head back on. I did a whole like cosmetic surgical thing on the Lafufu, and I dressed it in Nuimo clothing. There's like Disney's Nuimos, like they make it's like their solution for Build-A-Bear, and you get to pick your Disney character and dress them up, and I dressed my Labubu up in that outfit, and it fit. So I'm happy. So that's like the Guardians of the Galaxy outfit. Cute. But we are going to open a package that arrived today from our dear friend Jenna, and we are going to open the Labubu. But other than that, we'll get to that. Right now I just want to talk about different things, like updates on what's been going on. So within the last 2 weeks, I had been fitted for braces on my legs. So to help me walk, they say that I'm far beyond where I thought I was when I started my physical therapy, and I can start walking. So you saw me walking in the last video with the walker, but now they have me fitted for braces. So they're gonna put braces on my legs like such that are gonna add like a metallic support on the sides and allow me to like stand. I have like no ankle strength, and my feet I can't move or feel, so it's hard for me to walk on my own. But with these braces, I can work on my strength on my upper legs and start walking little by little. I'll be like Frankenstein in the beginning, or Frankenstein's monster in the beginning, but then I'll be able to like progress and get better and better. I'm doing my exercises to build my strength, and eventually my nerves will wake up, and in theory my feet will wake up too. And I sure hope so, because I am ready to like run and dance and perform and do my things again. Eventually go hiking, stuff like that. But yeah, braces are coming. Other than that, I've just been like dealing with a lot of like late night stress. Like, I have a lot of issues. Like, just like full disclosure, like my pelvis was totally shattered, like obliterated, and they had to rebuild my pelvis and put like metal bars and stuff inside of me, which are still inside of me. And because of that, I have issues with going number 1 and number 2, being totally honest, and it just causes a lot of pain because my body's like, what the heck is going on? And it's having issues putting stuff out, and we're getting better, and I'm becoming more sufficient, but neurosurgeons have told me that that's going to be the last thing to come back, which is unfortunate, but we'll get there. And my therapist that I mentioned in the last video, who was paraplegic from the neck down, he says that he eventually got it back and he's fine now. Granted, that was 13 years ago, but he said it took 2 years to get that back. I'm 6 months in, and I had not as severe of an injury as he did. He was shot 5 times. So, again, I hate comparing trauma, but like in that sense, like he had far worse than I did, and he had 2 years. So if I had less of an impact on my body as he did, it could be sooner. I mean, I'm using the bathroom. I'm not paraplegic. I'm not paralyzed. I'm just handicapped. That being said, yeah, late night is my hard time. My little brother Gianni, he's 11 years old. He's my freaking hero, because he is, I mean, I should be mad about this. He's up super late at night, like in the wee hours of the morning, but he is there. He's always like, let me know if you need anything, Michael, and I'm like, okay. So I'll call him at like 3 in the morning. He'll bring me my pads, like my chucks for the bed. He'll bring me a diapers. He'll bring me wipes. He'll bring me ice cream if I need it. And school's starting soon, so I'm not gonna have that for a while. But I've been becoming much more independent and self-sufficient. So that's great. But also at night, aside from the pain and spasms from like trying to use the bathroom, I've been getting a lot of like flashbacks and like getting in my head about what happened to me, you know, like something that my friends and family don't like talking about is when I was in the coma. I was in the coma for 2 weeks, practically the whole month of January. I was just there like, and I have zero memory of it all. So I like hearing these stories that they tell me. And like, I don't like hearing about like the pain of like my mom getting the phone call that I had passed away or they brought me back. It's just the whole like drama. But I like hearing like the things that happened around me that I was there for, but I wasn't really there, you know, like I was out of it. I was drugged. I was like practically dead. I did die at one point. So hearing about my friends and family coming together, I had some friends that dropped everything and went to the hospital. The day of, I was surrounded by everyone, and it fills my heart, and I'm holding back tears right now. But my dad flew from Illinois to New York that night. After vowing he'll never ever go to New York, he bought a ticket that night and went there. Bought 2 tickets by accident because he was in a hurry. But little things like that, and then hearing about how I would react, like my mother talking to me, she would talk to me and hold my hand. They would tell her that I can hear everything. Cause I mean, they weren't sure if I was brain dead or not, but they said I can hear everything, and my mom would talk to me and I would squeeze her hand. But I hadn't woken up yet, but I would squeeze her hand. Hearing things about like when I was kind of awake, that they would ask me what do I want to watch, and I would put the Planet of the Apes, like the old school Planet of the Apes, and they would say no, that's too intense for him. I'm spiritual, and I believe in spirits and an afterlife, and at one point, one of my friends called to my parents saying that I'm speaking to the ceiling, pointing at the ceiling saying my grandparents, and I was talking to my grandparents who are deceased, and they were in the ceiling. At the ceiling I was pointing, looking up, saying, oh, mis abuelos, in Spanish, mis abuelos, and they were talking to me, like stuff like that. My parents freaked out, but they were sure that I wasn't being taken to the afterlife, but instead that they were keeping me from going. Oh, stuff like that, you know, like I like hearing these things, like, because I was there but not really there. And I think about these at night too, because, you know, at night, I have no one but myself, and of course, Gianni, whenever I call him to come help. But yeah, it's been wild. Even like, you know, I'm so thankful for the friends and the support, and little gifts like the one I'm gonna open in a little bit. But there are moments where, you know, like, I'm lonely, and I think about being surrounded by all these people that I care for and that care for me and that I hadn't seen in years. They came to see me when I was in a coma. But then I think about, like, wow, but not, a lot of these people aren't reaching out to me. Like, there are other people who I thought were close to me who don't reach out to me, and it's not that they don't care for you anymore, but it's just you get all this attention, this love, this support, like these people reaching out to you, calling to you when people think that you're gone or like you're most in need. But then when you're still in need but getting better, they just vanish and you don't really get to talk to them. They don't reach out. People kind of move on, and I guess that's life, you know, like when you most need it, people come to you, but then like when you're still in need but they see you're gonna be okay, they kind of vanish. And it gets lonely, you know? There are friends that came to me when I was not in that state, and I wasn't all there, so I only hear about it from my family that they were there. But now that I'm awake and I'm fully aware, fully, you know, I'm here, I haven't heard from them, so it's like, I feel like I didn't really see them, which because I didn't. That being said, I'm still thankful for everything, including like what I am getting, like donations to my GoFundMe and Venmo messages from people who've seen the videos or are following me. I have friends who I haven't talked to since high school, like years ago, that are reaching out saying they've been following and they're happy to see I'm doing well, and that I'm thankful for. Like, it fills my heart. But it's just, you know, the people that were there in the beginning, some of them aren't there anymore, and reach out to me. I know I appreciate everything you did, do all the love and support and coming by, but want to still hear from you. You know. That being said, let's open up this gift. This gift is a Labubu, like a real Labubu, not a Lafufu, not a Lafufu. But let's go ahead and open it up. My friend shipped this to me. My friend Jenna, who's been very sweet, and this is considered a late birthday present. My hair is a mess because I just got out of bed and was told that I have a package. But let's make this quick. I had got a Lafufu that was terrible. It was like the same price as a regular Labubu, and I dressed it up in New Emo clothing, like Disney's New Emo clothing, and it fits very well. That was Lafufu. The head broke off before I even left the mall. You see the images right here. And now I have a real Labubu, and I feel like I'm a part of the club. I'm gonna open it. Got a knife. Big for the dramatics. My little brother's making faces at me. But thank you, Jenna. An awesome birthday present. Honestly, probably my favorite birthday present. Dramatics. Okay. So it's crazy how realistic they make these Lafufus, the fake ones, because the box looks very real, and they had a card in there too. But I had to repaint the face on the Lafufu. You can see I used nail polish because the paint was so off, but it's looking okay now. And now we have a real Labubu here. There we go. See, this is a Labubu. You can feel the difference already. The Lafufu and the Labubu. The Labubu has more texture on the box. It has like the QR code. It has everything. Okay, so this is the one I want. I want love. I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be here. The fake one I had, the Lafufu, is Serenity. Let's see. Getting nervous. My whole family's watching. I don't want to look at the card yet. ASMR. Alright, let's see. You're gonna see it before I do. I got the one I wanted! I got love! Oh yeah, this is definitely real. You can see he's much softer. This is a Lafufu, this is a Labubu. Oh my gosh. Yeah, such a difference. Wow. So cute. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. I'm so happy. It's meant to be. We got the one we wanted. Alright. Back to our regular scheduled programming. Another thing that I learned about, because I have scars all over my body, including like a trach scar. I have like a scar from surgery here. I got this silicone scar tape that apparently a ton of plastic surgeons use, and it's very effective. You get a roll like this, about 1.6 inches and however long you want. You cut the piece you want, like for like the proper size of the scar, and you place it on the scar, and ta-da! Like you place it there for however amount of time. When you're first starting, you don't wear as much. Then eventually you wear it longer and longer and longer. It's reusable. You get to like wash it with water, the silicone, so it sticks. And it's effective in blocking the sun and healing the scar, and eventually the scars will fade. So, I don't know, plastic surgeons use it. I'm gonna try it. You can't see my trach scar anymore, and I'm blocking my arm scar, and hopefully that works, but we'll see. And the last thing I want to add is a little update that I got about my tooth. So last I mentioned, I was told I need a bridge, which is going to be over $4,000, and I was scared because I want my tooth back, but I got a new dentist. They say I'm not a good candidate for a bridge, and that they're going to seek an orthodontist to push my teeth together. They're kind of shifting already. So they're just going to close that gap, and then bam, I am back in business. I'm going to get some crowns in the front. I'm I'm gonna look brand new, and I'm happy because my smile was a huge part of my confidence. I was able to look at myself in the mirror. I had terrible teeth all throughout my childhood, and when I had my smile, my one insecurity was gone. So I'm gonna get that back, and it's progress, you know? I'm really excited about that. All right, that being said, we got new family. I love him just as much as I love her, for gendering her. Or no gender, who cares? But you know, that being said, yeah, this week has been crazy. Or the last 2 weeks have been crazy, progressive. The braces will be here soon, and I will be sure to share a video of that, me walking with braces, or trying to, or at least wearing them. Heal with me will be going on bi-weekly, so you can fit a little more, get a little more energy. And GoFundMe and Venmo are in the description. Donations are greatly appreciated. My insurance, I take so many medications for pain, for you know, like my GI issue. Like there's so many medications that my insurance has officially cut me off, which is crazy. I need to pay out of pocket for medications now. But that being said, your donations have helped so much with that. I had to pay $30 for a little thing of pills for my spasms that didn't even work. And you know, you can't go there with a receipt and be like, hey, can I get a refund? No, but donations have helped me so much. I have zero income, zero. So any donation towards me is towards my health and my recovery. And if you can't donate, like, it's fine. Just send some love, support, watch the videos, because this has been very healing and helpful for me. And I hope that it does help someone else out there too. That being said, thank you so much for healing with me. And until then, 2 weeks from now, stay safe, be responsible, and make sure your friends get home safe. And reach out to them too. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye, and bye-bye. That's stupid. Okay.